see all these methods one by one. So many methods are there, and we have to discuss. Compare two. You can compare the two strings, and if first string is greater than second string, you will get a positive number, and so both are same, you will get a 0. If first string is less than second string, you will get a negative value. That's a compare to, and this is the important one, another one. And two lowercase, you want to convert string characters into lowercase, you can use two lowercase. On this string, you can call this word1 dot two lowercase. See, every method is returning some return type is there, right? You can observe this. So returns this two uppercase, this one trim method. So returns the copy of string. Basically, it trims the spaces, tail and head and tail portion, not in the middle. For example, if you see this, here a space is there, here also spaces, but even in the middle also you have spaces. It won't touch the middle. It only removes the spaces, head and tail portion. That means this space and this space only. So that is the trim method, what it will do. String replace method. So old character will replace with a new character. So that's our string. So that's a replace method in the string, and you will get a new string again. So if you try to modify the string, obviously you will get a new string. Even it is a string literal also, you are modifying, right? You are replacing. This value doesn't change, but you will get a new value with a new string. A new memory will create. So that's the the string methods. Okay, so let's target them, all the methods one by one, and understand. So, and if you practice only, you can solve the string programs. Otherwise, it's not possible. So only every method it is in your mind, then you can solve any string program. All string program, these methods, whatever I discussed, same methods you will reuse in the programs. So we have so many string programs at a very high level also there, but we'll use a little bit. Okay, so not every program we cannot solve. Some programs will practice. So easy programs and some complex programs we'll see, and then we'll move on. Okay, so I'll just copy this. Let me take up. I'm just taking string methods demo because each method I want to show you that. Okay. See, first one is a length method. So length method finds the number of characters in the given string, which returns the integer value. And that's why how to call return type methods: data type, variable name equal to object reference dot return type non-static method. These are all non-static methods. So return type is a integer. So I'm putting int. See, I'm following this formula as it is, so that you can easily get that. See that int, some variable name, you give whatever you want. Yes, this is the S. S is the string literal. S dot length method. So this length method will go and find out how many characters are there in this string. So that will store here. That I'm printing here. That's the first length method. Second one, caret int index. Okay. So basically what this method will do is it fetches the character at a given index. Suppose here you see, you have to know, in mind you have to calculate these indexes. 0 first always first character in the 0 index, 1, 2, 3. So that means 3 plus 1, 4 characters. If I give 2, the index number 2, if you give, what is the 2 index? What character is there?
V. V.
V. So you will get a V. So whatever the index number you pass for this method, so that return type again, return type method. So what is the this method returns? This method returns a char data. So that's why char c equal to s dot caret of index parameter. Basically parameterized method, I'm passing the argument while calling the method. So we already learned this in the functions, and we are again reusing the all same concepts everywhere. That's why functions is a very important. Next, to-char array. So basically convert the string. String means a collection of characters, all combined, right? All characters. Now, this to-char array, what it will do is it will convert into character array. Each character will become one element after applying a to-char array. See this. So what this method return type? A character array. So return type is a character array. Array name equal to string object dot to-char array. Now, so in the ch array, what it is going to be? J is a one element. A is a one element. V is one element. A is another element. Because this is the character. Character means single character, right? It will be enclosed in single quotes. So now you can iterate this character array either with the for each loop or normal for loop. Whatever you want, you can use that. So that's the to-char array. Next, concat method. Concat method basically joins the given string with other string. So two strings will be joined together and you will get a new string. You will get a new string. So the return type of this method is a string. So again, return type of the method, variable name equal to s dot concat selenium. See, s is a one string. I'm concatenating with another string. So both, if you concatenate, you will get a new string that you will store in the s1 object. So what is the value you will get in this one?
Java Selenium.
Java Selenium. So S1 has Java Selenium. Okay. So next, to uppercase, which converts the lowercase characters into uppercase format, which returns a string object again. So you know return type methods how to call. I'm keep on writing. You observe that every method is a return type. So data type of the method, variable name equal to object reference dot return type non-static method. So this method to uppercase return type is string. Variable name is to equal to s1 string literal object dot to uppercase. Now here you have a Java Selenium all lowercase. You are converting that into uppercase that will store in the s2 variable. This s1 value will change or s1 value doesn't change?
It doesn't change. It's a
Yes.
value.
Doesn't change. Basically, it doesn't change. This value doesn't change. but you are getting a new string object because when you try to modify the string, a new string will create. That is a new memory. It will go and store in the new memory. So that's why another new string literal. So S2 has a different value. S1 is same value will be there. It doesn't change. Next, two lowercase. Two lowercase is, so you can convert the uppercase letters into lowercase letters. So lowercase letters you can convert. String S3 equal to S2 dot 2 lowercase. So that means S2 is in uppercase, right? That will be converted into lowercase format. That's the two lowercase means. Is empty method. Is empty is which returns a boolean value, whether this is empty or not, it will check. It returns a boolean value. So boolean value means a true or false only will get. So boolean b equal to s dot e is empty. So, and s is not empty. Obviously, we have a false value. Is blank. So it checks whether the given string is blank or not, which returns a boolean value. And boolean b1 equal to s dot is blank, and which returns a false also. So it's not blank, right? We have value. So, and next we have a contains method. Contains string str. You can basically, it will search a given string is present in the main string or not. If it is present, returns true. If it is not there, returns false. That's the contains method. So boolean b2 equal to s1 dot contains. Yes. So s1 means Java Selenium. In the Java Selenium, Java is there or not? It's there. So you will get a true here. Same thing, you can see s1 dot contains grid. So grid is not there in the Java Selenium, right? So we will get a false. Both positive and negative cases I have written here. Next, equals method. So please understand, equals method exactly compares the content of both strings. So as I mentioned already, which object class method is overridden in the string class? The answer is equals class. See, overridden means object class, what method name is there? Same method name they have used here in the child class. And the parameter also same. Object is the parameter data type. Same parameter, same method name in the child class also. Only logic is different. What is the logic in the string class? To compare the string content. Next. So this will return a boolean value. So it compares the content of given two strings and returns a boolean value. So now if you see boolean b4 equal to s1 dot equals s2, if you write, it will compare. S1 means Java Selenium all lowercase and Java Selenium uppercase. Is this same?
No. It's not same.
It's not same, right? It's a lowercase. This is this ASCII code and this ASCII code is different, right? So this is a 90, the something, right? But small a starts with 97 and capital A starts with a 65. There is a difference between both of them, 32, right? So that difference will be there for each character. So they are not same. And same, boolean b5 equal to s1 dot equals s3. So which is s1 also Java Selenium, s2 also Java Selenium, s3 also Java Selenium, small case. That's why you'll get a true value. Then we have another method, equals ignore case method. So basically ignore the cases. same letter is there or not, it will check. So it is having same letter or not, it will check. Whether it is uppercase or lowercase, it doesn't no bother about that. That's the equals ignore case. But the equals method will check that same character or not. So if you observe S1 dot equals ignore case S2, you will get a true here. But here S1 equals S2 here, equals method if you use, you will get a false. Here you will get a true. Starts with string str. Checks the given string starts with the main string or not, it will check. So starts with mean. So this is the start part of the string or not, it will check. So boolean b7 equal to s1 dot starts with yes. See, s1 is having Java Selenium. That Java Selenium is starting with the s value. What is the s value? Java. So it's a true. You will get a true. And see, if you do same with s1 dot starts with the Selenium, you will get a false. So same ends with. So whether the suffix, because this is the suffix, this is the prefix. So prefix means beginning and suffix is end part. So main string ends with the given suffix or not, it will check. So boolean value it returns, boolean b9 equal to s1 dot ends with the Selenium. Yes, it's true. So s1 is ending with Selenium. Boolean b10 equal to s1 dot ends with Java. It's a false. So that is the ends with. So most important thing, split method. So this is a widely used concept. You need to split the strings to get the required sub portion of the string. You will use this split method. But a split method, if you want to use, you should know the delimiter. So in a particular sentence, all the words must be separated by same delimiter. Now, what are the delimiters? The delimiters can be a space, can be a comma, question mark, apostrophe, colon, it can be anything. But that delimiter is common between all the words. Then you can use this split method to split the entire sentence into different words. So that's the split method purpose. For example, if you observe here, string S4 equal to about 48,200 and results 0.45 seconds, right? So can you observe this? Each word is separated by which delimiter?
Space.
Space, right? So what are the words here? About is a one word. After that, you got a space. Then this entire thing is a one word. So that is a, after that, you got a space. Then results is another word. Then that having space. Then 0.45 is a space. Then we have that. So that's the all the words are separated by space. Now I can split this and you can get, for example, I want only this number. How can you get that in the entire sentence? Directly you cannot get, right? Because this, see, this starts here, ends here. That means this entire thing is a one string. In this string, how can you get only this value or only this value? Whatever it is, based on your requirement. How can you get that? So you split into all the different words and store in the string array. So basically when you use a split method on the string, you will get a string array. You will get a string array. So array, once all the words came into array, you can get easily, right? Based on how you will get words, each element of the array.
Index.
Index based. So see now, So I'm splitting this with a space delimiter. So this S4 dot split space based I'm splitting, and I will get a string array. String array return type of this method is string array. Always this method returns a string array. It won't change. Then some variable name, array name. So now this is the array you will get about this value. First space here. What it will do? It will split this word and stores in the first place. And then here space is there. Okay. That will go and store in the second place. This will become a second element. And here space is there. This third element. And this is the fourth element and fifth element. Now, which element you want? I want this one. So I can get that value, string array of 1, 0, 1, right? So I can get index number. So this is how you will get the required word once you split it. So then, however you want, you can do the split actions. You can split based on the colons, but here we don't have colons here. Here only space is there. But I'm telling some other place you can apply this also. You question mark base also you can split. So to refine different ways, and this is the one of the easiest way to split the first entire sentence. You split, take into array, and get the required one with the index number. So next, replace all method. See, now you got this value. So you have a commas, but you want to replace this commas. How can you replace? Replace all method replaces the old string with a new string. So what I'm doing here, and replace all will give you a new string. Again, string object S6 equal to S5. This is the S5. S5 is this value. And replace all this commas with the empty space. I don't want anything, just I'm replacing with the empty space. So then you are replacing both. How many are there in the commas in this word? All will be replaced with by replace all. That's the replace all will do that. All occurrences of this will be replaced with this. That's a replace all. There is a replace method. So old character or a string will be replaced with a new string or character. So string S7, this also returns a string object. S7 equal to S1 dot replace Java with Python. So now S1 is a Java Selenium, right? Java Selenium, in the Java Selenium, Java will replace with Python. Now you'll get a new string again. That's the I'm storing here S7. S1 doesn't change, but when you replace a Java, you are getting a new string, that is Python Selenium. That is Python Selenium, it will replace. Now, string S8 trim method. If you apply a trim method, string S8 equal to space, web space, driver space. So head and tail portion, you have a spaces. So now when you apply a trim method, so what it will do is the head and tail portion spaces will be removed by trim method, and it will give a new string to you. That's a trim method purpose. Widely used this method in the programs, even in the automation, because from web page, when you're getting a string, there might be a spaces, and that you can use trim method on that. On that string, you can apply trim method so that it will remove the spaces in that string. So that's the trim method. And then index of method. Index of method, what it will do is, okay, so I'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll discuss the remaining things, okay? We have many. Tomorrow we'll finish and we'll go for the string buffer concept. Because it's also already 6:35.